beer, one of the world's oldest and most beloved beverages. But have you ever wondered where this golden liquid actually came from? Or how it's brewed today in massive high-tech factories? Let's dive into the rich history and the fascinating modern process of beer making. Beer's history goes way back, over 7,000 years to be exact, starting in ancient Mesopotamia. The Sumerians brewed what you could call an early version of beer, though it was more like a thick porridge than the crisp drink we know today. Fast forward to the modern world. How is beer made today in large-scale production facilities? It all starts with malting. Barley grains are soaked in water to start the germination process. Back then, beer wasn't just a beverage, it was a dietary staple. Later, the ancient Egyptians carried on the tradition, brewing beer as a daily essential. They even considered it sacred enough to offer to their gods. As beer made its way through the centuries, it began to evolve. By medieval times, European monasteries became the heart of brewing innovation. Monks took beer making to the next level, perfecting recipes and, most importantly, introducing hops to the mix. After a few days, the sprouted grains are dried in a kiln. This creates malt, the sugary base that powers the fermentation process. Next comes mashing. The malt is crushed and mixed with hot water. This helps break down the starches into fermentable sugars, resulting in a sweet liquid known as wort. The wort is then boiled, and this is where hops come into play. Hops provide bitterness, aroma, and that distinct flavor we associate with beer. The boiling process also sterilizes the wort, prepping it for fermentation.
Fun fact: beer is the third most consumed beverage in the world, right after water and tea. In many ancient cultures, beer was safer to drink than water because it was boiled during brewing. Today, craft breweries are reviving traditional techniques with a modern twist, offering endless flavor profiles. Once boiling is complete, the wort is cooled down and transferred to large fermentation tanks. Barley is the most common grain used in beer, but did you know some brews use wheat, corn, or even rice? Temperature control is critical during fermentation. Just a few degrees can alter the entire batch. The type of yeast used can dramatically change the flavor, aroma, and even the texture of the beer. Then comes the magic. Yeast is added. The yeast starts consuming the sugars in the wort, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide. This step can last anywhere from a few days to several weeks, depending on the beer style. After fermentation, the beer isn't ready just yet. It goes through conditioning, a maturing phase where the flavors mellow out and unwanted compounds settle. This ensures a smoother, well-balanced brew. Then we move to filtration and packaging. The beer is filtered to remove any leftover solids, then it's bottled, canned, or kegged, ready to hit shelves and land in your fridge. Then it's on to bottling or canning, a high-speed, precision-driven process. Empty bottles or cans are first cleaned and sterilized to make sure there's no contamination. Then, they're filled with beer under pressure to prevent foam and oxidation. Immediately after filling, the containers are capped or sealed, airtight and secure to lock in freshness. This all happens in a matter of seconds thanks to robotic arms and synchronized machinery. Labels are applied with laser accuracy, showing off the brand, style, alcohol content, and all the details you see on the shelf. Every bottle or can then passes through quality control, where sensors and cameras check for fill levels, seal tightness, and any visual defects. Finally, the packaged beer is packed into cartons or crates, loaded onto pallets, and prepared for shipping. Whether it's headed to a neighborhood bar, a grocery store, or straight to your fridge, every container goes through the same meticulous process.